What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here in the field again. I just got back from Boise, Idaho. I played a little B tier out there that I ran, the Ulibarri Safari. What a great time. Shout out to the Johnsons for hosting us. Shout out to Steve Lloyd, who TD'd the tournament, and Kimball Johnson, who was the assistant TD. Eagle Hills is where we went out and played. Great weekend, 45 degrees to 30 degrees every single day. That's a little chilly for me, but at least it wasn't snowing. We had a great time. Ended up playing pretty well, but during the tournament I really got a good some good feedback on my game of what I need to work on heading into next week's chess.com, and that is everything that I was throwing from left to right on anhyzer, I was pulling or was just coming out early. So today's session is really simple. I'm going to throw over that cone right there on anhyzer, try not to pull it off that line. I don't care where it lands, what happens, as long as it's on anhyzer and it goes over that cone, I'm stoked and I can learn from that. The reason why is my hyzers were good, straight shots were pretty good, rollers good, sidearm was great, putting was fantastic. But anytime I try to drift something from left to right, which is really the shot required on tour right now with all the OB, all the straight shots especially, I struggled. So I want to clean that up. This is how I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to be taking damn near every single disc in my bag and throwing it on that anhyzer. So from putters, mid-range, fairway drivers, stable fairway drivers, all the way up to my fast drivers. Everything just needs to come out on anhyzer over that cone. For example, right there you could see the first two shots right over the cone, no problem. The third shot, I pulled it. Now a pull job in the round doesn't look like much, like I only missed it by 2-3 feet, but 2-3 feet 300 feet down the line actually accumulates to probably 40, 50, 60, 70 feet offline, trees in the way. So that's a big no-no. I got to get that down exact. Got a golfer coming in on me. I'm down a golf fairway here at Winthrop, so hopefully we don't hit each other. Yeah. Yeah. We got ourselves a, that's awesome. Love it, man. The reason I have to throw consistently on anhyzer, make sure that that's dialed, is when you have out of bounds left and right and you throw, let's say, hyzer. Sure, the hyzer is the most consistent, but the ground play isn't. And not only is the ground play not consistent, I don't throw it far enough on the tour to be able to get away with the ground play. Like if I catch a bad break and let's say my 380 hyzer lands in the middle of the fairway, skips off a disc, for example. It happens. If I skip off a disc and go out of bounds, I'm gonna be really, really far back. That's a play that's guaranteeing par, basically, for me on these par fours and such on the Pro Tour. I have to be able to push something 420, 450 down the fairway in the middle. The only way I have the ability to do that is to get a little anhyzer on it. Now that's tricky because if you put too much on an anhyzer, it's going to pull and be inconsistent to the right. I could flip it out of bounds. It could come out early if I'm missing my line, go out of bounds left. I have to be exacto down the middle of the fairway. I love that shot though because you can get consistent at it. If you throw an anhyzer with a stable enough disc, it's going to pull out and actually push straight, land flat and soft. So even if I hit a disc going down the fairway, let's say I land on a disc, guess what happens? It's gonna boost me forward, not out of bounds left. I mean, that's an extreme case. Obviously, that doesn't happen very often. I've only seen it happen a couple times. But it's just, I guess, the description of telling you guys how important it is to be able to push the disc straight and far. Other people can get away with it because they're throwing 500-foot hyzers. 500-foot hyzer that lands way down the fairway. If they skip out of bounds, that's a guaranteed par still because they're probably within 200 to 300 feet of the basket. That's where we make our money. If we can get it inside, I say 275, it's almost a guarantee we're getting that bad boy up and down for birdie. So that's just an example of why this is so important, in case you were wondering. Also, this is just a quick little fieldwork session that I'm doing getting ready for the tour. If you want more in-depth training, more in-depth coaching, I suggest going to our Power Disc Golf Academy. It's a subscription-based program where you just pay a flat fee for the year and you get all the information that I have in fieldwork drills, my training regimen, the reason I go and do these drills. These are highly beneficial, and we have over 7,000 students that have benefited from this program. I highly suggest it. We have new coaches coming in constantly: Holland Hanley, Ezra Aderholt, Simon Lizotte. I mean, it's amazing. So if you're watching this and you're like, man, I wish I had a little better quality, a little more information on what I'm doing, I definitely suggest going to the Power Disc Golf Academy. That link will be in the description. As always, we're going to see you guys
on the fairway.